Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing, starting off with another breezy morning with some additional cloud cover in the area this morning, and expecting a similar day to yesterday on the breezy side, but with some extra cloud cover continuing through the day today. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we still have an upper level low as well as a surface low spinning over the Great Lakes and Northeast region, swinging through some surface troughs and bits of energy rotating around that circulation that will continue over the next couple days. So it's going to keep us with some slightly cooler conditions as well as a few rain chances, with a better chance of seeing some rain as we go into the day tomorrow. If you look at current conditions as of 8 a.m. this morning, we have a few clouds around 8,000 feet, broken deck around 12,000 feet, and broken deck at 25,000 feet. Winds are out of the west at 8 knots, gusting up to 21 knots. Did see a peak gust in the last hour up to 26 knots. We are currently in a wind advisory and expecting to be as we go through most of the day today. Temperature sitting around 57 degrees. Relative humidity is at 55%. If you look at the current visible satellite, we can see plenty of cloud material rotating through the area. Areas south of the Wallops area quickly clearing out, but we're locked into clouds and will likely be locked in some clouds as we go throughout much of the day. West-southwesterly wind across the region with temperatures in the mid-50s. If we look at the short-term high-resolution model, see how things play out today. Expecting a mainly dry conditions today, similar to what we saw yesterday, and then once again as we get into the first part of the evening hours, we'll have a chance of a few showers, possibly some embedded lightning swinging through the area, looking like a slight chance, so 20 to 30% chance of that swinging through, and then we should see that push out of the area as we get past the midnight time frame and into the overnight hours. We'll see things dry out, could see a break in the clouds, and then we'll see clouds building back in as we go into the day on Wednesday, where we'll see a better chance of some more widespread scattered showers and embedded lightning moving through the area. Could see a few spotty showers or storms early, but most of the activity will likely start up later in the day as we get into the PM time frame. And that will continue as we go through the afternoon and into the first part of the evening. Could see a few lingering showers throughout the first part of the evening. Then we should see things dry out a bit as we go into the day on Thursday. Thursday looking mostly dry. Some indications, very slight indications of maybe an isolated shower still moving through the area. This model looking mainly dry, as you can see here towards the end of the run, showing a few bits of reflectivity there. So looking mostly dry, but not a non-zero chance of some precip in the area. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, once again we have that red risk throughout the day today for those winds at or above 25 knots. Again, we are currently in a wind advisory, so expecting to see that continue throughout most of the working hours today. We'll see continued west-southwesterly winds, 11 to 16 knots, gusting up to around 30 knots, peaking out today. We'll see our temperatures peaking around 65 degrees today. That is similar to what we saw yesterday. As we go into the evening hours, we'll pick up that yellow chance for precip and lightning as we get past the 20 local time frame, with that chance of seeing a shower with some embedded lightning possible. That should wrap up as we get past the midnight time frame, and then we'll see a few breaks in the clouds with temperatures cooling to a low around 46 degrees. Again, these temperatures are 5 to 10 degrees below average for this time of year, and we're expecting the below average temperatures to continue over the next couple of days. And as we get into tomorrow, we'll see mostly cloudy conditions, and we'll see the chances of rain start to build as we get into the day. Right now, tides are running about a half a foot above normal. If we go into the next couple of days, mostly cloudy to overcast day for Wednesday. Again, that better chance of seeing some scattered rain showers, mainly on the light side, but could see some T-storms embedded within that as well. We'll see a slightly breezy day, and on the cooler side with a high just around 58 degrees. So that's 10 to 12 degrees below average for this time of year. So we have that orange chance for precip. We'll see a yellow risk for lightning in the area. Have reduced the risk for winds at or above 25 knots back down to green for tomorrow, as opposed to yesterday when we had yellow. Have seen a trend downward in some of those peak winds, so it looks like we could stay below that wind advisory criteria. But as we go into Wednesday night, We'll see continued slightly breezy conditions, but once again, looks that will be below that wind advisory criteria. We'll see a mostly cloudy evening. We could see some partly cloudy periods at times, but we'll have that slight chance of an isolated rain shower or sprinkle lingering around in the area. That will probably be early in the evening. Once again, slightly breezy. We'll see a cooler evening with a low around 45 degrees, so we have that yellow chance for that slight chance of a lingering shower or sprinkle in the area. As we go into the day on Thursday, at the moment things are looking to stay dry throughout the day. We'll have that very slight chance of an isolated light rain shower swing through the area, but at the moment keeping things dry with green for our weather risk across the board for Thursday. We'll see slightly breezy conditions, but once again expecting to stay below that wind advisory criteria, at least at the moment with the latest guidance. Otherwise, we'll see a high around 61 degrees with some mostly cloudy conditions and possibly some partly cloudy times later in the day. That will wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.